Hello, my name is Ben Alexander, and I am the founder of Ben's Allergy and Restaurant Reviews. And today, I went to Dave & Buster's to celebrate my friend's birthday, and I had a really fun time. And the food was kind of disappointing in a way. There weren't a whole lot of dairy-free options, but they also partnered with FAIR to come up with an allergy menu. They're a respected organization in the food allergy community, and I think they did an excellent job of communicating and having a great allergen menu. I knew exactly what I could eat and can't eat. And yeah, overall I thought the experience was fun. Mainly the arcade games. But yeah, let's get into the ratings now. The food rating was a 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, there was not a lot of options at all. It was rough. So I had a black bean burger, and I got tickets playing arcade games, and I won a gummy bears, Albanese gummy bears. And in addition, I also won this charging hub, and one of the arcade games, I got a Phoenix Suns basketball. I'm not a Phoenix Suns fan, but there weren't all the NBA teams in the ball machine. Yeah, you could get tickets and get a ball. So they didn't have my favorite teams, the Hawks or the Cavs. They had none of the teams, even though we're in Ohio. I can't believe they didn't have a Cavs basketball, but they had a lot of Pistons basketballs. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun experience. Yeah. But the food definitely could use an upgrade. I know there was the eat and play menu. I was extremely limited, and literally my waiter's like, "You have one option. This is it." I was like, all right, then that's going to be it. So I got a gluten-free bun with the black bean patty. I mean, it was all right, but it's kind of like I'm more of a burger guy, the beef, and chicken wings guy with chicken. And they both had dairy. Even the fries had dairy. The fries had dairy. That's why you see it in my napkin. So they served it with fries, so I had to basically take my burger off the plate. And I gave the leftover fries to my friend so he can enjoy lunch tomorrow. Or someday he chooses. Yeah, it was a lot of confusing parts today. And I will say, I'll give the allergy rating a 5 out of 5 stars. They were at least honest about what they could and couldn't have. You know, that it was very easy to read. You know, FAIR, FARE, a great organization that helps with food allergies. I mean, just amazing work. That they at least have a consideration of people with food allergies. I will say I did communicate to the waiter that I wanted no fries because I was allergic to the fries. But it did come up with the fries. But again, I was fine. Didn't have an allergic reaction. So yeah. And I gave it to my friend to eat. So it wasn't the end of the world on that. But I do wish that there was more options. I can't even eat a single side dish. Because I was thinking, oh, I can eat the green beans. But they serve green beans with peanuts. Peanuts and green beans. I've never heard of peanuts and green beans. Have you? Like, let me know in the comment section. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, I couldn't believe Dave & Buster's didn't have a lot of dairy-free options. I'd have thought that would have been one of the places that would have had a lot of options, but it didn't. But yeah, they have an allergen menu. At least it's easy. And I've realized a couple things as you look through the allergen menu. They have a plant-based burger, and it has dairy in it. I was like, what? I mean, it was kind of unbelievable. Like, I just didn't really expect to have very little options. But I will say the arcade games were fun. I had a blast playing the arcade. And I do recommend going to the arcade, but for the food, I would either prepare, unless you're trying to eat calorie cut and not eat a small lunch. I think it's good for a small lunch because you can get pot stickers, even though I didn't have the pot stickers, or you can get a black bean burger. And if you play some arcade games and win some candy, get some candy at the the shop or whatever. And yeah, I do think it's a fun place for arcades, but unfortunately not so fun when it comes to eating with a dairy allergy there. But again, at least they're honest about it, and I can probably eat before I play arcade games the next time. And that's my recommendation. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. Let me know if you've been to Dave & Buster's before, and I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!